Like all other
your
religions,
life
right?
perspective. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why I want to first establish an objective criteria with you.
That I agree with.
Okay, so
Obviously, I agree with.
right.
I'm not debating
So
that.
we're after seeking the truth.
No,
Correct?
because the truth, everyone's got their own truth. We've so far not verified the truth. We all have belief systems.
Wait. You mentioned the word verify.
Yeah.
What does verification mean?
If something is true or not. Essentially, if something's true or not.
Irrespective of your feelings, right?
Yeah, of course.
Even if you don't like
even
it.
Even if I don't like it, yeah.
Right, so that's subjective.
Right.
I'm talking about the truth that is objective, that we can verify.
That is objective. Well, I just said it's objective.
No.
Verifying something regardless of my truth.
You said everyone can be true.
No.
Everyone believes they're from the truth.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone that has a belief system believes they're in the knowing. They believe that it's true. Correct? So you're Muslim.
But I want to test if what you believe is true is something that we can objectively verify or something that is subjective.
My one is just subjective. My one is just a belief. I always say this to people around the park. I always say that I'm open to being wrong.
Okay, fine.
Right.
No problem.
But
no problem.
the arrogance.
What's the
arrogance in most people saying, no, I'm not wrong. Mine is 100% right. The Jews say it, the Christians say it, the Muslims say it. They all know that.
So are you a pluralist? Do you believe every religion is true?
I'm a monotheist. I'm a monotheist. I believe in the oneness of God, but it's just a belief. I could be 100% wrong. I can only use what I got here.
Right. So when you say you're a monotheist,
yeah.
Is that something that is subjective or objective?
Subjective.
Why is that?
Because listen to what I'm saying to you. It's subjective because it's true to me. It's not true to everyone else. I can be 100% wrong about it. 100% wrong about it. But
why do you hold that position at the moment?
Because before the British came in, I'm from Ghana, right, West Africa. So that's what we were doing before the British came in. Before we were indoctrinated to become Christians. That's what we were doing. We were worshiping spirits. We were worshiping our ancestors, pouring libation. We were doing all those kinds of things. That's our practice.
So therefore, okay. So let me get this straight. So you are a monotheist, and you don't subscribe to a particular way of life, a particular religion, because.
No, I just told you.
Wait. I'm trying to establish your reason.
Okay, cool.
The reason you still remain to be a monotheist, and you don't subscribe to any religion, is because you were a victim of colonization.
Yeah.
Does that mean that? Is that the reason why it's false? The religion is false. Okay. All right. So what criteria have you laid out to determine that just because you have been colonized, therefore this religion is false?
Because I understand that as an African, we didn't naturally gravitate to these Abrahamic religions. When I read these books, I don't see me in there. I don't see the truth in there. Personally, me, I don't see it as to be true, right? So I seek to other forms of belief system. That's why I look to what my people were doing. That's it.
So you're just going by your feelings then?
No. I'm going by historically what has happened on Earth today.
No, I'm not talking about historicity. I'm talking about your reason why you hold your position as a monotheist.
If a people are coming over to colonize and tell you that your system is wrong, stop what you're doing, follow us, we're also going to enslave you while we also have the truth.
Let me propose an example.
I'm answering you.
I know, you have answered.
Okay.
Let me propose an example. Okay. Suppose you have somebody who's born in a Christian family.
Yeah,
okay?
like me.
Yeah, like you. Yeah? And in their childhood, they suffered from trauma, they suffered from, and then they come up, they say it's the problem of evil. And they say if God really exists, and he's all good, why is this happening to me? And therefore, that's a byproduct. That's the reason why they become an atheist. So my question is that means you are invalidating somebody who can become an atheist based on your experience.
Because
so that's not objective.
No, hold on. It will be because you're talking about someone else. You gave me a hypothetical analogy, right? About someone else's life. That's their decision. If they were prone to this trauma, that's their own decision.
I
Just
agree
like
with
it was
you.
your decision to be a Muslim.
I agree with you, but do you believe the atheist is correct? They say that there's no God.
To them.
No. I know it's to them.
Yeah.
But my question.
I can't speak
one second. My second. So your criteria of coming to conclusion that I think you're a deist. A deist.
You can say that. That's up to you. I'm not claiming that.
But you can't be a monotheist. I'll tell you why.
How can you see?
Because
the arrogance
no, it's not. Let me tell you why.
Okay.
There's an objective definition that we go by. So in every religion, it boils down to three different philosophical schools of thought about the existence of God: deism, theism, and pantheism. Right? Deism is the belief that
there is more of a way.
Wait. Deism. I'm mentioning the three main.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Deism is the belief that there is a supreme being, but he doesn't intervene to his creation. Yeah. So he just leaves us alone.
Yeah.
He decides, like he makes us autonomous, that we can decide what we want.
Yeah.
He doesn't dictate to us what we should do, etc. That's deism. Pantheism is the belief that everything is God.
everything.
Yeah. So there's no distinction between God the Creator and His creation. Theism is in between. It believes that there is a distinction between the Creator, who's transcendent, and His creation, but He sends prophets and messengers or concept of revelation, teaching us how to, how to live our life, right? So, would you say that you fall under the deist position?
No, I would probably fall under. I'm undecided. I would like to say all three.
So what is
I would like to say, honestly, I would like to say all three.
All three?
Yeah, I would like to say all three. Because there's a reason why I have the Quran on me. There's a reason why I have all these books on me, and then I follow where I read all. I don't just subject myself to one way of thinking, because for me that would be foolish.
If I say to you that you can exist and not exist at the same time, would you say that's true?
No, I wouldn't say that's true.
Why not?
Because I exist. I exist.
No, I can say from my perspective that you don't exist. My question is that why don't you believe that you exist?
Why would you? Wait, hold on. What would be your reasons?
The reason because there's a logical contradiction.
That I don't exist.
That you exist and not exist at the same time.
No, hold on. So what do you agree to? Do I exist?
I believe there's some. Yeah, I believe that you do exist.
What are we doing?
No, because this is something that we can objectively verify.
Okay.
Right. So when we want to establish the truth, we have to go by an objective criteria.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So my question.
Wait. Let me stop there.
Good.
Have we done that so far?
Yeah. No, not so far.
Yeah,
because you haven't.
Cool. We haven't. So
because
from
what
the
you're
time that's
saying.
passed, from the dawn to time until now,
Yes.
right? We haven't done that yet, right? We haven't objectively.
So when you say you are a monotheist,
yeah,
the definition of monotheism is the belief
believing
that
on
one single
deity,
all-powerful
entity.
God,
Yeah.
but not only that, He intervenes to His creation. You don't believe in that.
That's why I said all three.
That's not possible. You can't all be free at the same time.
Who says
So
that?
either you
who says that?
The definition: deism,
Yeah.
pantheism,
Yeah.
and theism.
I'm telling you, right? I can use my mental court of law and ascend to all three. I'm not just choosing one.
Okay,
I'm not choosing one.
I'll tell you why this is impossible. You cannot
What do
subscribe.
you? I'm not telling you it's impossible.
I'll tell you why. Either you believe that God is everything,
Yeah.
or you believe that this God is nothing like His creation. It can't be both at the same time.
It could be. There's a possibility where it's none of those. Because
Sorry?
we don't know what a God. There's a possibility where it's none
So
of
by
those.
default, you're an atheist.
If that's your position, that's fine. I'm not telling you that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
Have you realised through the course of this conversation,
Yeah.
you're telling me what I am. I've already told you once what I am.
But
And
you
then
haven't.
when
Okay,
see,
but you haven't.
The idea of
the fact that you have to say that, means that we haven't even got there. So. We ain't
I'm
got there
not-
though.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not-
Oh, do you mean like universal truth, like 1 + 1 equals 2? Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, they are universal truth, yeah.
With things, there's always going to be one answer.
Say that again?
Exactly.
With reality,
Yeah.
what is true, what
Yeah,
exists,
yeah.
there's only going to be one answer, one criteria. It can't be two things at the same time.
Yes, that is contradictory.
No,
So
in accordance
if I
to
have a
what?
square here, it can't be a triangle as well.
Exactly.
That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about. I'm just.
Oh,
I'm not
like that.
saying-
Okay, yeah,
I'm not
I mean,
claiming you believe
okay.
that. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, but I agree. This is
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Because what you said
I mean,
earlier,
I don't even have to agree with that. It's there. Do you understand?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
for listening, what you explained earlier, saying that these three theories about God and everything.
Yeah. Remember, there are three main. There's more.
Yeah,
There's way
I
more.
know, but just that example you
Yeah.
gave, I'm only commenting from what I heard.
Right.
That you kind of transcend all of them and believe in all of them. That is saying that there's a square circle or a square triangle.
No.
Yeah,
no.
because they contradict
these are school of thought about a belief that's not been verified. We can verify a square. No, hold on. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. We verified what a square is, right? You can't put a square in a circle hole. It won't
Why
work.
not? Why not?
It won't work. Will it fit?
Can we verify that?
Okay, let's bring some
This is
cardboard
what,
colour.
do you know my claim is this is because
You disagree to him and now you want to challenge it.
no, because we have logical intuition.
Okay.
Yeah?
To what? To what?
Okay, so we have a natural reason that we go by because you don't need to be taught. All of us.
Oh, yeah,
There's something
okay,
called
cool.
knowledge of necessity.
Yeah.
Ilm daruriya.
That's all you have belief.
Right, so knowledge by necessity, which means that there's something that we believe in something naturally.
Yeah, natural inclination.
Natural
Yeah.
inclination. So that's why I'm saying that if you believe that there is a supreme creator, that's something that we can both agree, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, you agree, right?
Yeah.
My question is that why don't you? Do you then subscribe that God will send guidance to His creation? Do you believe that?
Listen, what I'm saying. I believe that some people have been denoted with a level of knowledge that others don't have. So there are many, not like sheikhs there, who know more about the average Muslim because they have the capacity to understand a religion better than others. So for me, those are people. There could be prophets, there could be messengers, there could be messiahs. They could be those people. These people could have existed. I don't know.
I appreciate that. But that's why I went back to deism, theism, and pantheism to see exactly where you are. When you said that I believe all three of them can be true or all three of them can be false, that means 1 second. No, it can't be because you believe. Okay, do you believe that the creator is like his creation?
Could be. I don't know.
So you're not a monotheist?
I don't know. But my belief, so I'm saying I'm open to being 100% wrong.
Okay.
That's why I say it could be.
I think you're agnostic.
So you guys keep throwing, but remember, look, you guys can throw whatever terms. Notice, I'm not doing that. I don't have to do that.
But
I know what I am. I know, right now I know I am.
Yes.
Tomorrow I could be a Muslim. Tomorrow I could be a Christian. But I know what I am right now, as I'm telling you, right? The way you're appealing towards me, but you're taking down my title of my own self, and for me, that's the arrogance of those who are in Abrahamic religion. That's the total arrogance. Because you are in the right, and you know.
I never said I'm in the right. I'm trying to establish objective criteria with you.
What am I monotheist?
Huh?
Am I monotheist?
You define monotheism for me.
No, am I monotheist? We just defined it.
No, you define monotheism.
Believing in one entity. I believe in the oneness of an entity. Right? I believe in that.
Good. Yeah. So therefore, deism is false. Therefore, pantheism is false.
No, I'm believing that, but it could be 100% wrong, and it could be deism or pantheism.
Is monotheism true or polytheism true?
According to you.
According to you.
I don't know.
Belief.
But that's all. No, you can't change. You can't lie and change. No, because the reason I know the reason why I said stop using the word belief because you want.
Stop.
Oh, that's what he's using.
Okay.
So is it possible? Is it possible that you can believe in one God and multiplicity of gods at the same time?
Well, but I mean, that's self-evident, isn't it? So
right, let me make up my statement. The very fact that you made a positive assertion that there is only one God, that means you indirectly.
I didn't assert that.
You said one entity.
Yeah, one entity. That's the definition of monotheism.
Okay, good. One entity. No. Definition of monotheism is one.
Believing in the oneness of God.
That's it.
God.
Okay, fine. So the very fact that you made a positive assertion that the oneness of God, that means you invalidated multiplicity of gods.
No.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You have.
Look, you have separation psychosis, right? And the thing is, you can't understand me saying I could be 100% wrong and the other school of thought could be right. You're not hearing that.
You're not.
What you're hearing is, oh, you believe in one system, so you're denouncing the rest.
But you don't realize that you just invalidated polytheism. Because you don't believe.
I think I get what you're saying.
Because you don't believe.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Can I ask a clarifying question to make sure?
You don't believe you don't believe the multiplicity of gods.
I am not invalidating.
So what he's saying, what he's saying is that at the moment, you believe that they're in monotheism. That
Right,
there's one
yes, I'm glad.
But I
Yes.
could be wrong. That's what he's saying. So
Yes.
what he's saying is that he's saying there's a difference between knowing and believing. That's what he's saying.
I disagree with that.
Okay.
But we're establishing.
That's a great term. Knowing and believing.
I'll tell you why I disagree with that approach. The very fact.
No, yes, fine. You can disagree, but that's your right. That's an intellectual right.
I know. But the fact is, if you're making a positive statement that there is only one entity.
No, I'm not doing that.
You did. No. Even if it could be. Even if it could be.
Because
hang on.
There notes a possibility to be wrong.
Even if it's based on probability. You're saying that it's least likely that there is a multiplicity of gods. That's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying this is the path that I myself have chosen. I could be wrong. I'm leaving the door for I'm even leaving the door open to be a Muslim.
So 3 months ago, when you were speaking to a Muslim, the Muslim brother here, so every proposition that you put forth, is that subjective or objective?
Subjective.
If it's subjective, then
Wait,
hang on.
proposition. What do you mean? Wait, say that, repeat that again.
Hang on. All this time, you gave historical information
Yeah.
about Senegal being conquered by the Muslims.
No,
You
no,
gave-
Arabs,
wait,
Arabs,
wait,
not-
wait, hang on,
Arab
hang on,
Muslims.
hang on,
That's
hang on.
true, though.
Here's the irony. When you were speaking to a Muslim, I was listening for like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
and you were making the claim that the belief system of Islam doesn't work.
No, no other.
No problem, no problem,
None.
no problem,
Yeah.
no problem. And then you gave historical evidences.
Yeah.
Which means that you're not going by your opinion, you're giving objective facts.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool,
you're giving
cool.
external evidence.
Okay.
So what I find irony here is that now you're saying that all of your propositions that you give to this brother is all subjective, when at the same time you're giving historical evidence
Wait,
that's
hold
subjective.
on. Those historical evidences is facts that happened. Which I
So
wasn't
it's not
there.
subjective then, it's objective.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Okay,
when you
good,
say proposition,
good,
I'm not proposing
good.
anything to no one. I'm not proposing anything to anyone.
You have.
What is that? What is that proposition?
You propose that the belief system of Islam doesn't work. And then you gave
none,
wait 1 second.
none.
No problem. That's your
Even mine.
No problem. But then you supported your proposition
Yeah.
with evidences that we can objectively verify. Agree or disagree?
Yes.
So that's not subjective, it's objective.
I don't get
Because you're not going by your feelings. You're giving external evidence to back your claim.
What happened? I wasn't there. But the reason why it's objective because I'm talking about events that actually happened.
Right. So can
okay. Now
right.
when we
So
bring
can
back
you
hold
retract
on,
your
hold on,
statement
hold on.
saying this is not subjective, it's objective?
No. Because we're talking about two different conversations. I see what you're trying to do. You're making a point just to make a point. We were talking about conversations outside of me, and now we're talking about conversations that involves me. Of course, one's going to be objective and one's going to be subjective. I think this is clear.
No, you mentioned right from the beginning,
Yeah.
I asked you that
Yeah.
all of your propositions and statements that you asserted to this Muslim gentleman, is that objective or subjective? You respond by saying subjective.
No,
And then-
it's objective.
no, you said subjective.
It's outside of me. We're talking
Okay,
about
so
those
objective,
events.
objective.
It's objective.
Okay,
It
maybe you
happened.
maybe it was a slip of the tongue, no problem. So we agree, it's objective. You can see the video. You can actually see the
Okay,
video.
okay.
It will slip of the tongue. It happens. So it's objective.
If I'm talking about something outside of me, about events that actually happen,
Good, then that's objective.
It's evidence objective anyway.
Good, I agree with that.
Whether,
I agree
whether
with
it's
that.
a slip of the tongue or not, it's
Brilliant.
you know
That's
what I'm
all I
saying?
want to ascertain. I'm not here to interrogate you. I'm
Okay.
trying to gain clarification. You understand?
Was that recorded, that conversation?
No, right, like a few months ago when I asked you the question that every proposition that you provided to that Muslim gentleman, everything that you say, is it subjective or objective? And you mentioned subjective. So it's possible that what you said was slip of the tongue, no problem. So you said it's
possible
objective.
now. You said it was.
No, from according to you. I can remember that you said that.
Oh, so it was then. It was slip of the tongue.
It was
If you
slip
know
of the
it's
tongue.
okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright,
Right. So now, let's establish objective criteria, yeah, for the truthfulness, yeah. So when we establish the truth, it's something that is outside.
When we establish, I like
When
that
we
you said
establish
that.
the truth.
We haven't done it yet.
We haven't done it yet.
Great.
Fantastic. Cool.
Talk about the world when we say we.
No problem.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Now, here's what we're gonna do. In order to have a productive discussion,
Yeah.
I'm
We're
not
having one anyway.
at this moment in time. I'm not going to use Islam as a reason why I believe Islam is true. That's circular reasoning.
You can though if you want to.
No problem, but I'm not going to do it because I believe in productive discussion. You're not going to bring your worldview onto me because at this moment in time we haven't established
I'm not
objective.
bringing nothing to you. I've never
No.
done that.
I'm saying as an
But-
agreement
okay,
in our
okay,
conversation.
all right.
Okay, fine. So I want to go through with you three matters that we can establish objective criteria.
Okay.
Number one, the definition of God.
Yeah.
Number two, how should a true scripture look like? Number three, what are the minimum characteristics of a true prophet? Can
No,
we?
you're not gonna like my answer.
It's not about liking your answer. I'm trying to cross.
No, but you
I'm trying to give my proposition, and then you tell me whether you agree, disagree, and if not, we can go.
okay.
Okay. So I believe. Let's start off with the definition of God. Yeah. I believe that to have a good definition means that the definition itself has to include everything that is important and essential. It should exclude from anything that's irrelevant. And it should be concise and there should be no logical contradiction. You agree with that? Okay. So I believe that the best definition of God, I would say the oneness. Yeah? That He alone deserves to be worshipped. That's criteria that's principle number one. Principle number two.
You know we've already left objective. We've already
No. I'm
because now we've gone to the oneness now.
No.
We've excluded
No.
everyone else.
We're trying to come to agreement of a good definition of God.
No, hold on.
That's what I'm doing.
You know the reason why it'll be difficult to have this conversation? Because when we start at the very top, we go straight to the oneness. But other people, I'm
not talking about. No, you haven't let me complete.
You said one. You said God. You said God.
No, I said criteria of a good definition of God.
But
Right. So number one.
Is God more than one? Can God be more than one?
No.
See?
What's your name? Sorry.
Frank.
Frank.
Yeah.
Right, nice to meet Frank. Look, Frank. I'm not appealing to my belief system. You're not appealing to your belief system.
Okay.
For example, let me give you an example. Suppose you have. Suppose you're in a company. You're an employer.
Yeah.
You set out the objective criteria. Okay, does this employee does he tick all of the checklists? If I employ this person because I like his tie, I like the way that he looked like, that's not objective, is it? That's subjective, yeah? So similarly, what I'm doing, I'm trying to lay out an objective definition of God that we can both agree.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, I understand what you're trying to do. Right?
Okay.
But when we start off at the top and we go to one, you said it's your words. You said one God that should be, He alone should be worshipped. That's what you said on camera.
So you disagree with that?
No, hold on. Even if I'm in the same box as you, we've already put out those that are polytheists. We've already done that. You understand?
Okay, I see. So what you're
that's why I'm saying this is going to be extremely hard.
Okay, do you know it's not going to be extremely hard, and I'll tell you why. If I was to tell you, if I was to tell you that there's a religion that is out there, that says that you're allowed to sacrifice humans, sacrifice children to idols, is that true?
Yes, that religion already exists, and I oppose to that. Me personally, I oppose to that.
So why do you oppose it?
I oppose because I don't condone killing and sacrificing.
Very good. So therefore.
But that's their thing.
I know, Frank.
Okay.
But I'm saying do you agree with that belief system? Yes or no?
Me personally, no.
So that's objective. It's not subjective.
It's subjective.
Unless you can say, unless somebody says that it's possible to justify child sacrifice.
But they would though, right?
But
yes, they would.
But is that something innately that's wrong?
For me, I can't speak for them because they will say no. This is the right way.
No. When they say the right way, that's
their subjective way.
Their subjective way.
And then me saying it's the wrong way, it's also subjective.
Yeah, but